With the economy continuing to be a problem for our members out there, what kinds of issues are solo practitioners like yourself seeing?
All of us that are in the practice of law, not just the solo practitioners, are dealing with the fact that we have clients that can't afford to pay us necessarily. So they're perhaps not hiring lawyers where they should hire lawyers, or they're not asking for as many services as perhaps they need. In the circumstance of a solo practitioner, that can have a more immediate impact. And I personally have seen a little bit of an upswing in my practice over the last year. The year before that, it was fairly dramatic. But it depends upon the type of practice you have, and a lot of my practice is contingent fee practice, so not necessarily affected, but the parts that I charge hourly on, were definitely affected.
So how can the Ohio State Bar Association help the members meet those challenges?
The biggest value that I feel that we can provide our members is in the add-on benefits that we allow them to have as a result of their membership. And making sure that they know what those member benefits are is a key aspect of my role as president. Making sure that they're aware of how accessible the OSBA is to them, that we are basically on call for them and their practice, and if there are things that they need or think they need or aren't sure about what's available, that all they have to do is pick up the phone and call the OSBA. There are so many helpful staff members, yourself included, who are going to provide them the information they need, and if there's, if somebody doesn't know an answer, they're going to get an answer for them. There are so many valuable benefits that can help any individual in their practice, whether it's a solo practice, a small firm practice, or a large firm practice, that are helpful to the bottom line, really. Is what it boils down to whenever you're running a business.
What goals have you set for yourself in the year of your presidency?
One of the biggest goals is member outreach, making sure, as I just said, that the members realize how accessible we are. And in terms of that, the best that I can do is to show how accessible the officers of our organization are. So I am going to be out there as much as I can, going to our various parts of the state to talk to people, to talk to bar associations, whether they're county, local, affinity bars, specialty bars, metro bars. One of the things that I am going to be doing is putting together a conference of Ohio bar leaders, and that will be in October, and there'll be more information coming out about that, so that to give us the opportunity to talk together about mutual concerns, things regarding, for example, Chief Justice O'Connor's discussion on the CLE potential changes, things like ethics challenges in our ethics committee and grievance committees. But there are so many things that are happening on a local basis that happen on a statewide basis as well, and where we need each other's input. I'm also very much concerned about, as is the Board of Governors, about the state of the jobs for our students coming out of law schools, the state of employment of new grads, of even of individuals who've been out of school for a long time, and having to change jobs. So that we're very interested in making sure they're aware of the benefit of belonging to the OSBA for purposes of our job boards, and the contacts and networks that people can achieve through involvement with the State Bar Association on the committees and sections, for example. Those networks have been really invaluable to me personally, because despite the fact I have a small practice in a small county, I have clients that perhaps need assistance or whose relatives need assistance elsewhere in the state. And those networks that I have built through my contacts with the Bar Association have been very, very helpful. And that's something that we need to get word out about as well.